Yep, it's one of them nights. But we finna go ahead and talk about it. YouTube, Glow Yard Gang, MFFLs. What's good, everybody? Podcast listeners all over the globe. Welcome to another episode, guys, of We Talk Mavs here on the Globe Mavs YouTube channel. It's the guy that's speechless. I mean, what else can I say? It is your boy Real. And joining me is the man just positioning himself to go in on this team tonight. And that's my boy King. What up, man?
What's up? That's a good question. What is it? So let's get into it.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Like I said, those speeches, I don't even know what to say. But listen, guys, if you're brand new to the channel, if you guys are into math content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, guys. We definitely have more math content for you on the way. Unfortunately, the way they're playing right now, I know a lot of people don't want to talk about the Mavs right now, but we're here to talk about them. And also, hit that like button, guys. That'll help us to build up the algorithm so that more math fans like yourselves can join the Glow Yard gang, guys. So, uh, it's crazy, King, because we joked about it on yesterday's show about, man, if this team lost to this team, if the Mavs lost to this team, we know what we were gonna do, and it actually happened tonight, man. So we're gonna go ahead and get into it. Um, King, I want you to do something I know you don't want to do. Go ahead and tell the people at home, man, what that score was, King.
101 to 92. The Mavericks fall to 8-6, and Houston goes to 3-12.
3-12. We talking about team battling to get Wimbenyama, man, and we hurt them in that category because they got a win off of us. But anyway, all right, man, go ahead and tell them, man, who the top performers were tonight, man.
You had Kevin Porter with 17, 11, 8, 1, and 3, and Christian Wood had 26, 8, 3, 1, and 1.
Yeah. It'd have been somebody else, but we'll get into that here in a little bit. Let me go ahead, man, and get into these team stats here real quick. Of course, the Rockets shot 46% from the field, 45% from three, 21 or 24 from the free throw line for 87%. Dallas shot 30% from the field, 21% from three, but they did shoot 94% from the free throw line, 18 of 19. So that was a positive. They normally haven't been shooting free throws well as a team here lately, but man, King, what's on your mind tonight, man? Go ahead and let the folks know, man, what you took away from this game.
This team trash. Like
Good night, everybody.
Yeah, it's basically what it is. We got Luka Doncic and this team trash, man. That's how I feel tonight. Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm really starting to think this team is trash. There's too many question marks on this team, and I think I touched on the last episode as well. There's too many players that we have question marks about, and at points when you still have question marks about players, they're not good players. Like usually, if you're a good player, good role player, a good just rotational player in general, people know like, hey, that guy's going to do what he's going to do. Like we know what guys are going to do. We have too many guys on this team where you do not know what they're going to do daily or each game, I should say. Like it's just too many question marks, and I'm tired of having folks like this. Um, I feel like the starting lineup was horrible today. Like that. Goodness, like that was like probably played against the Houston Rockets. The starting lineup gave you, what was that, 7, 14, 23, 20, 27 points.
Yeah.
From the starting lineup. The Dallas Mavericks, they were held to 92 points by the Houston Rockets. By the worst team in the NBA, our guys basically without Luka Doncic, without our one main guy, like basically got handed their butts by the worst team in the NBA. Christian Wood finally got over 30 minutes. Obviously, um, I don't know why you. I know he played him at the end of the game a little bit. I don't know why he pulled him. Like, and then gave him a little. I don't know what's going on, man. Like, I'm tired of thinking about it. Like, I'm tired of giving J Kidd the benefit of the doubt right now. With these performances because they're embarrassing, man. Like, I'm embarrassed to be a fan right now. I said it before. Like, this isn't a fun year at all. It's either you were sitting and you're riding a wave of heartache, not heartache, but like stress. In another game where you're losing, you up by 25, and then the game becomes a 2 point game, or you're playing against a horrible team and you're just watching your team get their butt whipped. Neither one of those are really fun. So right now, I'm not having any fun really this season. Like, I'm not. This is stressful. It's stressful watching this team right now. And it's pretty embarrassing. Like, it is what it is. Um, I guess Tim Hardaway Jr. They're gonna say this was his game. If this was his game, then he was 10 for 26 or something like that. Took him 26 shots to get 28 points. Right. And then at the end of the fourth quarter, again, he was Tim Hardaway Jr. just doing too much when he should have possibly passed it out and went to someone else. And you knew it was one of the threes when he came down. I think it was the third one in a row. He made two shots, made a layup and a three, and he came down again. We were down by a three. I was like, Tim's going to shoot the ball. You just knew it. He was going jacket, and he shot it and missed it. Again, wide open shots. Dorian Finney-Smith, Reggie Bullock. Reggie Bullock is man. Right, these players got to go. They got to go. I'm tired of trying to defend Reggie Bullock. I know Theo Penson is talking about we got to respect Reggie and what he does. Theo, you don't even play. It's no disrespect, but you don't have the right really to be talking about who should be respected or not. Like, your job is to cheerlead on the bench right now. So, like, man, Reggie's horrible. Dwight Powell's up starting center. Like, you see him down in the bottom. He just can't battle for rebounds. You just wish you have a center that can stand down there and just grab a rebound and just have position. You don't have that. Josh Green, you give a benefit of the doubt because he's young, so he's still developing. But these other guys, man, they're just there. They are who they are. Like, Campazzo was trash. Kept shooting threes, and he was trash. Ntilikina was trash. Bertans was trash. Like, grabbing guys' arms at the 3 point line when they shooting shots. Like, man, this is just, I'm just embarrassed to be a fan right now. I'm trying my hardest to say stuff. I don't know what more to say other than that, bro. Like, this was just horrible. I guess this was Christian Wood's fault again, as far as letting the guys score and all. Like, I guess it's 28 or 26 or whatever. This guy was a leading scorer in the game, and Jason Kidd took him out in the fourth quarter. At that point, I don't understand. I don't know what's going on. So we let Houston. I mean, it wasn't even really like a dominant performance. They shot 46 and 45. I mean, the numbers don't look too well as far as the 3 point percentage, but we held them to 101. Like, that's a winnable game, and I have no faith in this team right now. I told you, I think the other day, it was like for the first time I've started thinking about Luka's future, like Luka's future possibly not being here, and just in general of maybe he should want to go somewhere else because I keep trying to give the just the front office and all the benefit of the doubt, being different, trying to change and things like that. I don't know what's going on, and they won't tell us, and it's just so many dumb moves we can keep looking at now. We're like, bruh, I could have been the GM. You could have paid me millions of dollars, even hundreds of thousands of dollars, Mark. I could have made some of these moves, and it's just common sense. You could just point and see, but you guys keep telling us no, we're wrong, and then we watch this product, and it's embarrassing like this. So, like, I'm ashamed to be a fan right now. I kind of want folks to not watch the team. Like, that's how I feel right now. Like, it's that bad. So, I don't know. I'll let you talk, bro. I've talked enough, but yeah, man, I'm feeling very bad about this team right now.
Well, I told you two, maybe 3 shows ago. I said I'm just not going to be emotionally invested anymore, and that's going to continue. I'm going to go back to taking these things one game at a time, and that's going to continue. So, with all that being said, I'm going to talk about this game tonight in general. Um, like you said, now this game here also shows the fact that I think we talked about this a gajillion times, man. To the point I'm kind of tired of bringing it up. This team is very heavily dependent on Luka. Very heavily dependent on Luka. Like you said, the starting lineup, which Luka plays part of, the starting lineup tonight, you had Dorian with 7, Dinwiddie with 9, Bullock with 0, Josh Green with 4, Powell with 7. So Luka just by himself, I said this many times too. Luka by himself covers up a lot of holes, covers up a lot of deficiencies. So with him not there tonight, it was wide open for everybody to see. And so this is what I'm trying to understand here, right? So you're telling me let's take Luka out of the equation. So the team, the way it's constructed right now, can't even hang with the Houston Rockets. That's what you're telling me.
They're the worst team in the NBA, allegedly.
So, that right there ought to tell you why Luka should win MVP. That's off top. Luka should win MVP right just for that right there. Maybe Tim Bontemps was on something. Maybe he was on to something. Let me just go right to this part here, man. Listen, bro. Tim Hardaway, man. I'm sitting there and I'm watching the fourth quarter. Me and my wife are in the living room, and like you said, he hit those 2 shots. Thought he was feeling himself. There were 2 possessions in this game, King, towards the end of the game when Dallas, I think, was either down by 4 or by 6, where they still had a chance, with time on the clock, to make a good play, right?
Mm-hmm.
Your boy, I think it was Christian Wood, throws the ball down to him on a fast break. He decides he wants to take on like 3 or 4 players by himself.
Yeah.
Mind you, there was still time on the clock. There was still enough time for you to make a good play, to get a stop, and then make another good play to get back into this game. You had plenty of time. Your boy decides he want to go down there and play hero ball and take on like 3 or 4 guys by himself. Then gets stripped, and he's doing this.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, that was the first one. Then that second one, you were just talking about with that damn 3. He's like, bro, what are you? That was the one I was sitting there. I kid you not. If my wife was in here right now, she would tell you. I was screaming at the TV, Tim, swing it to Dinwiddie.
Mm-hmm.
Swing it. What are you doing? He stepped back and shot that 3. I said, oh my. I said, I was at that point then. I said, baby, I'm done. Let me go put these clothes. We was in a fold clothes stuff. I said, let me go put the clothes up, and I'm done.
You knew the game was over.
Yeah, I knew the guy told. I said, yeah, the game is over. No, it's still time. No. Nope. Baby, it's over with. Trust me. It's over. It's over. Once he did that stupid play right there, I said, yeah, that's it. Yep. That's it. Like, I'm King, and I'm trying not to go all the way in on this guy, but it's starting to it's getting hard too. Jason Kidd, bro. Jason Kidd. Do you remember when beginning of the season we were kind of struggling a little bit there? And I told you, I said there was this I think an article or somewhere. I saw somebody post this, and they were like, Jason Kidd's second year curses. At the other stops, his second years didn't end well, right? And I'm like, oh no, Jason Kidd did good his first year, and he learned from that. He did something his first year he didn't do in those first 2 stops, right? So he learned. He turned a new leaf, all that stuff. He learned from Frank Vogel. Had Frank Vogel in here this summer during the training camp. Talked to him some more. Blah blah blah. He's good. I'm really starting to waver on that now, King. I'm really starting to waver on that now. And it's like now, like I said, it's like you're purposely trying to be stubborn.
Yep.
Like I've said this a million times too. I make $2.15 an hour plus tips. If I could sit here in my house and watch the game to tell you and point out what the issues are, why can't you? And you're right there with the team. Like I don't understand this, bro. I really don't. We talked about this before. The way the team is constructed. You got cats like Kevin Durant. You got Kyle Kuzma. Who is Kyle Kuzma? You got Kyle Kuzma out here questioning how the team is constructed. And I don't understand, King. Like I said, if you want to just throw money away to somebody in the front office to put a team together, I'll take the money.
Yeah, bro. You know I'll put a team together.
Like it's the part I don't understand, man. Like like you said, when we as fans point out the deficiencies on this team, we're being negative.
Yeah.
So I'm supposed to be cool with this performance tonight, King?
No,
Just shut up and accept this performance tonight.
don't watch it. That's what I'm saying. Don't. No.
Now we have to watch if we're gonna do these shows, but I'm
Yeah.
with you. It's times I don't even want to watch the games, King. It's times I don't even want to do the shows. I'm like, yo, you know what? Like tonight, I'm like, man, I really don't even feel like doing this show tonight. I really don't. What am I gonna say that we didn't say a million times already? But like I said, we're being negative Mad fans. Being negative Mad fans. King, listen to me, man. This team shot 1 for 17 on threes in just the fourth quarter alone. Just the fourth quarter alone. Matter of fact, it was so bad, the Rockets had damn near 20 blocks on us tonight.
Yeah. Bruh, they were wide. The Rockets were leaving the Mavs wide open.
Yeah, it was a lot of wide open threes. Dodo was one of them. He's supposed to be the best corner 3-point shooter in the league. I think he missed like 4 or 5 of them.
Yep. Reggie, Spence, Christian
Listen.
missed one.
I'm. You killed me last year when I got on this dude about his game. I think I'm back on the train of this, man. Reggie done, bro. Reggie done. Do you remember when somebody asked us, do you think Reggie is gonna turn that corner now? He finally clicked? I said, no. I need to see it consecutively first.
Uh-huh.
Not just one game. You can't just give me 1 out of 13 and say, you know what? He good now. Now this was baseball, and you batting 1 for 13. Is that good?
Hell no.
Okay then. So I'm supposed to be cool with you because you had like a little hot streak at the end there on the last game or whatever at the fourth quarter, but you didn't do anything in the first 3 quarters. You were getting cooked the whole time on defense.
He had a
You know what
bad
I'm saying?
game.
Yeah.
Other than the fourth quarter.
So the thing too, shout out to Andy because he pointed this out. Like it'd be different if Reggie Bullock was like Tony Allen or something on defense.
Yep.
You could probably get, like okay, he missed these threes, but hey, he like to catch down the other end though, so he making up for that.
Yep.
You're getting killed on defense. I mean, he got killed tonight, man. Too. I seen Jalen Green just kind of cook him tonight. He got cooked on defense by matter of fact Jalen Green and Kevin Porter Jr.
Yep.
Then on top of that, you're not hitting your shots. What are you good for? Matter of fact, King. He played 32 minutes tonight, King, and got you how many points? 32 minutes, King. Now, like they say, that's a cardio workout right there, sir. You was out there for cardio. You could have stayed at home and ran a treadmill if you're going to do that. Like, what were you good for?
We being disrespectful, allegedly.
Bro, do you need me to run down these numbers again, King?
I mean,
Your starting lineup. These are guys who start before anybody else. Your starting lineup. Powell has 7. Green had 4. Bullock had 0. Dinwiddie had 9. Dorian Finney had 7.
Yeah.
That's your start. That's not the bench. That's not the guys who come in when the game is out of reach and all that stuff. This is your starters.
Then
and you got a guy that gives you 0 points, and he's played 32 minutes.
We had guys show up that didn't play all season and still did nothing. The guys from last year. Oh, gosh. Oh, man.
Berton scored more than your boy, and he only played 3 minutes.
Gosh. God.
And I was thinking this during the game too, bro. I know you constantly see on Twitter folks is constantly throwing out these trade ideas and all that stuff, right? How are we gonna make any trades?
We got to trade the one guy that Tim McMahon was saying. Man, this makes no sense, man. Like, you got to get talent. You can't take. Bro, this don't make sense, man.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, the only way you're going to have to make some kind of move is if you trade, say, a Spencer Dinwiddie or a Christian Wood.
But then you didn't even showcase Christian Wood in the right way to even get his value right.
Yeah,
so
that
like,
too.
It's like you didn't nothing, man.
But according to Tim McMahon, teams know what he is. Teams know know what he can do. You know what I'm saying? Like, which is why a lot of them are questioning why in the hell Dallas is using him this way.
I just don't.
We're the only team that just. Go ahead.
I'm just gonna say I don't feel like nobody wants to give up an all-star for this guy though. Like,
no,
not if Dallas doesn't want him. You feel what I'm saying?
Because why do that? Why give anything up when I could just wait?
Yeah,
you're unrestricted free agent. Why would I give anything up?
Makes no sense.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. I don't know. Uh,
Bro, this is
my,
really. I know Tim Hardaway Jr. is trash, and we said all that. But Dinwiddie, man, he laid an egg today. Like Dinwiddie
yeah.
was. This was supposed to be his game. He's supposed to be Mr. Reliable, that guy. All year he was Mr. Number 2 and all that. Like he was trash today, and for him to be trash against Houston, it's like, come on, Dinwiddie,
Remember,
man.
he cooked Houston last year. Remember him and Jalen
Yeah,
Brunson
he
without
was
Luka.
cooking everybody. So it was like, come on, Dinwiddie, man. And it's not like he only took like 6 shots a day. He took 18.
Bro, then another thing too. Remember we said this too. Why didn't Jaden Hardy get called up?
I don't know why they playing Frank Ntilikina. Why are they playing Davis Bertans? What is Jason Kidd doing? Like I just want this team to give us answers. I feel like this is the only team that doesn't give us answers, man. Don't give his fans any answers at all. And we just gotta sit and accept it.
We gotta sit and accept it and stop being negative.
Yeah. They negative. Like, why are you putting this product out here for us to watch? We're the fans. I don't want to support it. Like, that's how I feel.
Like
Somebody
I
gotta
said,
give
it's like
somebody an answer.
everybody else sees the issues but you.
Right.
Like I said, you got folks
Everybody.
on. You got players calling y'all out every game. You know what I mean? Like, oh man, that team built like this. We already know can't nobody dribble and this and that and this. It's like, so why does everybody else can see this? You got the media can see it. You got the players that they play against you can see it. The fans can see it, but y'all can't see it.
Bro,
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Kyle Kuzma even said we was missing Christian Wood, who's a big dynamic piece. Like, he even said that. So why isn't Jason Kidd using him? Like, you feel me? Like, it doesn't make sense. It's like we're intentionally trying to do what's not right, but we have the generational superstar who we worried about possibly leaving. Like, this doesn't make sense.
well, I mean,
It's always right there, bro. It's
yeah.
always like the seeding of, hey, you can try to play for the first seed, and like we said
When
yesterday,
I swear to you, King, I thought about you today when that happened. We was getting ready to lose the game. I thought about what you said. I said, King. I told my wife, I said, well, King said this last night. Every single time, we're right there.
you
You're
would have
right
grabbed it.
there. Something happens every time. Remember last year we kept trying to get the third seed, and
Yep.
every single time we tried to get the third seed, something happened every time.
They do something stupid. Yep. That right there, that's Jason Kidd.
Yeah, that's all I'm coaching.
That's Jason Kidd. As far as when
Yeah.
that kind of stupid stuff going on, that's Jason Kidd.
Oh, so you want to see the play of the game? I guess.
I guess.
Well, here it is.
Outside to Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie short on a three. He claims the carom on the offensive glass. Wood, after a couple of shot fakes. Yes, sir.
I guess from now on we're gonna have a play of the game and who you giving the game ball to tonight, King?
Luka Doncic. Luka Doncic.
I'm not mad at that, man.
I always try to find ways, like I said, and I give it to Luka. Tonight, he's gonna get what I've been playing. Luka Doncic to play the game.
Let me ask you a question. If you had to put money on it, if you had to put your house on it, King, I'm going back to putting your house on stuff. If Dallas making a move,
They gotta make a move. Like, I mean,
no, I know they got to, but if you had to put your house on it right now, are they making a move?
I would have to put my house down on it because they have to. Like, if they don't, they got to make a move, man.
And they might end up having to do something that they don't want to do.
Luka, and I think Luka's going to start pressing now too. Not pressing, I don't want to say, but I talked to you about before the show that Steph Curry, I think, may have taken the scoring lead from Luka finally with another 50-point game or whatever.
Right.
And I know we already know how Luka feels. We already know how he takes things personal and things like that. I think he wanted to lead the league in scoring. Like he was feeling that he was feeling himself as far as doing that. So he better go on a scoring tear. I feel like hopefully it doesn't. It affects the team in the right way, but I feel like it's coming.
Yeah, I guess so, man. They played the Nuggets back-to-back games without
Right.
Jokic, so I can't even. Well, That's one reason why I didn't say. Remember, I took the bingo space away on this game. It was a good thing I did. This is why.
Hold on, no. Okay.
Yeah, sorry, but I don't know what happened.
We play no Joker. There's no Joker.
Nope. He is in COVID protocol.
Health and safety protocol. I mean, we probably gonna win both of those then. I don't even know, man.
I was like, you want to bet on that? You really want to bet? Yeah, exactly. Like,
I think we're gonna win. I think we're gonna win the first one. I don't know if we might win the second.
No Joker. We debating if we gonna win the game. It's crazy, bro.
This was the worst loss of the season. Like, this was worse than the other ones. Like, this
King,
one
we lost to a team that only had 2 wins, King.
Bruh, they were trash. They still are trash. And they held us to 92.
Dang, so that means if you added Luka's 35?
Yeah.
We would have scored oh man. I don't know, King. I don't know.
Yeah, man. It's hey, well, if the Mavericks didn't know beforehand that the rest of the team was trash, if we had to make sure Reggie Bullock, respect him and respect whoever else, Maxi Kleber and whatever. If they didn't know before, they know now that this team is trash. So
no, they look at the game. They look at the teams with their blinders on. So,
bro, Tim Hardaway Jr. is trash, bro. I'm like serious. Like, I really dislike Tim Hardaway right now. Like, on his team, like I look at him and I'm like, who do you think you are? That's how I feel when he's playing. Like, bro, who do you think you are? Like, you aren't who you think you are. And your problem has probably always been that you won't realize who you really are because you think you're someone else. Tim, you're not that dude, bro. You like 5th down the line on the team. Like, we don't need you to be. You're not that guy. You cannot take over. You can't take a game over completely by handling the ball and all. Like, you have hot games sometimes. Usually he has his 40-point games and all against like Detroit. These are the games where he has the hot games. You feel me? Because nobody plays any defense against him, so he just does what he wants to do. Tim, you not that. You have no handles. You have none. And without handles, you can't just. You're not Klay Thompson. And then you don't have a point guard beside you just getting you the ball like a Draymond Green, especially without Luka Doncic. So I don't know who he thinks he is, man. That's my problem. Like, he's too old to still be thinking that type of stuff. Like, that's ridiculous. He should have been benched as soon as he took that shot. As soon as Tim Hardaway took that shot, Jason Kidd should have benched him. Should have said, come on out. Get out the game.
Yeah, I was so mad. Like I said, when he took that shot, that's when I was like, yo, I'm done. Like, they lost. Like I said, my wife was like, no, they still got time. Nah, man, it's over. I said, your boyfriend out here messing up out here. I said, no, I'm done. I swear to you, King, I was yelling. I was like, swing it to Spencer. Swing it to Spencer. Like, what are you doing? As soon as I said that, he did the little fake or whatever and pulled up. I was like, oh, my God.
And he did it, like, off balance. Like, he did a 3 he don't usually shoot. Like,
that's why I really got mad. Yes.
Was, like, almost moving, and then he stood still right on the line and then pulled up. I'm like, yo, what are you doing, Tim? Why would you do that?
See, we got the battle of the trash can juices between him and Reggie, man.
Who you give the game ball to, bro?
I'm thinking about giving it to Dirk, because Dirk would have beat the Houston Rockets with his both hands tied behind his back. How you gonna shoot the ball with both hands tied behind his back, King? But could still beat the Rockets.
Bro, give it to Kenyon Martin Sr. that was in the house. Shout out.
Oh yeah, my bad. Bishop Dunn's finest, man. Kenyon Martin. Man. I mean, you got anything else you want to add, man, before we go to the people? I know they got a lot to talk about.
I mean, they can have the show. They can hijack it today because I need the energy.
I hate doing shows at the losses like that, bro.
We just gonna go in. Like, I hate going in on the team for real, but it is what it is, man.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, y'all know how we do this. If you got any questions or any comments, go ahead and hit us with the WTM, guys, so that way we can address your question or your comment, and we know you're talking to us and not talking to one of the fellow Glow Yard members, y'all. So we're finna go ahead and get into it. We're probably not gonna answer every single question, y'all, that comes in to us. Because I mean, I had a long day, so we'll have to probably finally get some rest. I didn't really get any rest yesterday, so let's go ahead and get into it, King. Jeff says, "What's up? Tough loss, but it shows how much we depend on Luka to do everything, and so many missed threes. Yeah, way too many missed threes, man. It was crazy. I ain't never seen that many missed wide open threes in my life, man." Beck says, "What up, Glow Gang? Disappointed." He said, "We made history today. We breaked 43 threes, which is top 3 of all time by missing threes in one game."
Because nobody can dribble. They just got to shoot threes, man.
Because Dodo tried twice to kind of get into the hole and he lost it. So I was just like,
Bruh.
we got to get some people that can dribble, man.
He got an extended hand dribble to come off that line. And that's it. A straight line dribble to try to get somewhere.
Yep.
And that don't, if you step in front of it at all, it's a wrap. He can't pass out of it. It's so loose that he can't control him, like pass out of it or anything. Like he goes line drive, and then it's like stand in front of it and it's done. It's a turnover.
Frank says, "Call me very optimistic, but I don't think the team is all that bad. We just need 2 more guys that can create enough for themselves and coaching a coach better."
You're saying we need 2 more guys, then you. Yeah, I don't think it's that good, Frank.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, Frank also says, "I'm not a stat person, but Reggie right now is one of the worst box plus minus. Kids need to stop playing Reggie. It's that simple." Yeah. So what it's looking like.
It's Christian Wood's fault that Reggie got the worst plus minus or whatever. That's Christian Wood's fault, guys.
And he didn't put up 3 zeros in the last 4 games.
Yeah. He has to have about 10 zeros this year. Close to it, man.
Dallas Mavericks, this game Hardy should have played. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know why the Mavs can't develop players, and if they do, it takes them 5 years to do so, and at best are role players. It's not even that, Dallas Mavericks. It's just the fact that like they've developed players. Like you've developed Dodo and Maxey, those guys, and Powell to the best of their abilities, right? Those guys coming out of college, all those guys were undrafted, except for Powell. Powell was a 2nd-round pick. Those guys weren't expected to come in here and be, key rotational players. Them just filling in the roster is an accomplishment. You know what I mean? Like nobody expected them to be where they are.
Yeah.
So
they're making a team.
Yeah, they're making a team. So yeah, that's development all on its own. Now, if we talk about like Josh Green, I could see that because it's. I say this, man. When it comes to development, it's not just you going into the gym and you working with that player. It's instilling the confidence by giving them the minutes and getting them involved in the offense. That's how you develop those players. Players like Josh Green are high energy guys. They're very athletic. So what you do, and he's a good passer. So what you want to do is get a guy like that involved in the offense where you're doing a lot of backdoor cuts. We don't do that. And I was just sitting there thinking the other day, like, is there any teams that still play the Princeton offense in the NBA?
I don't think so.
I haven't seen him. Maybe the Kings or the last team I seen play the Princeton offense.
There's no college coaches in that league right now, are there? Any coaches that were known for college?
Billy Donovan.
Yeah, Billy Donovan. That's about it, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah. So I mean, but yeah, man, it's just about those 2 things I just said though, man. You gotta put them in better position. That's on coaching, man. Put him in better positions, man. You give this guy, put this guy in the offense. Not saying run a play for him. I mean, give him the ball and little ISO and all that stuff. Put him in a lot of backdoor cuts. Let him go. Put him in plays where he's flying to the basket. You know what I mean? Like athletic plays where you alley-ooping to him and stuff like that. That's how you instill confidence in these guys to develop them up. Not just you going there coaching. It's just those simple things too. But they're not doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like there's no way on God's green earth Reggie Bullock should be getting more minutes than Josh Green. I'm sorry. Really? I know Josh Green didn't score a lot of points tonight, but at least on defense and rebounding and all that stuff, he's more effective than Reggie Bullock is. Reggie Bullock is not effective in anything. Offense, defense, anything. Bro, he's not a good rebounder. He's not a good passer. Nothing. You know what I mean? But you're hindering this guy that you're trying to develop because you trust this guy because he's been there before. But that guy has been there before. Isn't doing anything this year.
Bro, we keep falling in love with these 3-and-D guys. We have too many of the just simple 3-and-D guys.
And it's not just that, King. It's too many players that do the exact same thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's
and all their weaknesses are exactly the same. That's the problem.
It's too many straight 3-and-D guys. Like, think about people always want to compare this team to like a 2011 Dallas Mavericks. Like they say, oh, that 2011 Dallas Mavericks didn't have anybody, just Dirk and a bunch of nobodies. If you take out Tyson Chandler from the starting lineup, the weakest dribbler in the starting lineup was probably Sean Marion. He's probably comparable to like a Josh Green or something like that.
Yep.
As far as dribbling, like you had Deshaun Stevenson who could dribble.
Good dribble. Yep.
You had Jason Kidd who dribbled, Dirk who could dribble, JJ off the bench who could dribble, the Jet off the bench that can dribble. All these guys can dribble. Like the issue is that you have nobody that can do anything else. We should only have one. Let me say this. I'm gonna say this. It's plain and simple. As simple as plain, and plain as we can say this. Reggie, Dodo, and Maxey. You should probably only have one of those guys as a regular guy that's on your team. Sorry to say, you need your 1-3-and-D guy. That's your guy. You need other guys that can play defense. Just because you're not like that 3-and-D means you just shoot threes and play defense. You can have other guys that play defense still, that are playmakers and defenders. You can have whatever. But that just 3-and-D, guys just need to jack up threes. That's the only thing they can do. And play defense. You only need one player on your team that can do that. And that's Dorian Finney-Smith probably. That's the guy that I think everybody wants to stand behind. They feel like he's the pillar of the team. He's the best of the three. It's him. The other guys should be traded for something else. We don't need all those guys. It's ridiculous that we keep going back and forth and have to decide which one of those three is going to be the one guy that knocks down shots today. When I'd rather have a guy going back to like a Nicholas Batum that can dribble the ball, even if he can't score today, he can do a little something to play make. You feel me? A little something extra. Yep. A Sean Murray can do a little something extra. Deshaun Stevenson can do a little something extra. Just somebody that can do a little something. We have these guys and they're older guys. They will not get any better. They're just getting worse and worse. That's it. So something has to give. And then you have guys like a Tim Hardaway Jr. Tim Hardaway is trash. He's not comparable to Jason Terry. He's not comparable to anybody in that lineup. So stop comparing this team to that team. This team is not. That team, respect that team. They were a bunch of guys that actually had roles on teams and guys that were stars on teams before that actually took a decent role and a different role to come together and win a championship. So this is not the same squad. This is not the same type of squad at all. Those guys have been through a bunch of battles before in playoffs, conference finals, and stuff like that before they played with Dirk Nowitzki and won a championship. These guys are nowhere near those guys on that level. So please stop comparing these guys. This is a travesty. This is horrible. This is like Luka shouldn't feel like, I don't know how he feels right now. He just sits back and says, I'm okay. I trust in the team and all that. Man, these guys are horrible. This is horrible. I would want to be the MVP every year too. I would feel some way playing with these guys.
Man,
He's stat pads.
And also too, kind of see, people are saying like, oh, why we got these guys because we need wings. Wings generally can put the ball on the floor.
Yep.
When you think of wings, like King just said, you named this example, Batum. That's a perfect example of a wing.
Yep.
Wings can do multiple things. These guys can't do that.
Bro, look
They're
at the
too
Houston
heavily
Rockets.
dependent on somebody else to set them up and all that stuff. Like, what wings do you know they constantly got to keep doing it?
Bro.
Wings are guys who put the ball on the floor going to get their own.
There are a bunch of guys in the Houston Rockets that take over our guys.
Yeah.
Talking about wings, there are a bunch of wings on the Houston Rockets that we can grab. Young, inexperienced guys that are better than these guys we have on our team that I take a chance on. That's why I said the Ben Simmons trade thing. It's not even about Ben Simmons and what he's going through right now. It's just that Tim Hardaway Jr. does not have anything. Like, I know that Ben Simmons has something. And in a perfect world, if Ben Simmons gives me anything, I know it's better than what Tim Hardaway Jr. can. Yeah, he's going through back issues and all that, so that's fine. We need somebody other than Tim Hardaway Jr. That's all I'm saying. Between Tim Hardaway Jr., Bertans, and other guys, that's too much money sitting on our bench. I'm tired of this. We need something else.
Harold says, I want Wood on this team. However, he doesn't know how to be a center. I don't care. Get Miles Turner in here. Yeah, like I said, we've been saying put Wood at the 4. Put him at the 4.
Why the first thing we talking about? Why the first thing we talking about is Wood not being a center though? So I'm saying, like, what I'm saying, Harold, is that's of all the stuff, Reggie playing all the minutes and he should be out there. Tim Hardaway Jr. putting up 28 shots to get 28 points or whatever it was. All of that, but Wood being a center. We're not going to talk about, Dodo getting cooked and yelling the F-bombs out there a bunch because he was getting passed and blown by. We're not going to talk about Reggie Bullock getting blown by. So I guess they shouldn't be a 2-guard or a 3 and a 4 or whatever they playing out there. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I just like Christian Wood keeps giving it his all for this team, and we just keep not accepting it. Like, I don't know what we want. When we accept Maxi Kleber and Reggie and Dodo, and we try to give excuses for those guys, but we keep saying how Christian Wood can't do this and that.
Matt says, if anything, this game proved Luka's MVP case because if he can drag this clueless, weak collection of teammates to the postseason, nothing is more valuable. Pathetic performance tonight. Yeah, man. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, they made it easy for us tonight, King. They comment amongst each other. Jeffrey says, we had enough bricks to make a brick out. Yeah.
Yep. Had enough bricks to get the big bad wolf out.
Oh, King, you ready for this next one? Backpack said Bullock is Bricklock is back. He got 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Tony Snell numbers.
What? Reggie got zeros across the board? No, he got 3 rebounds. Backpack.
He almost did though.
Oh my goodness! I'm about to say, he got zeros across the board. He got 3 rebounds though. He got 3 rebounds,
bro.
Christian Wood, Bertans was a +1. So we go, plus minus are the biggest thing. But let's talk about it because it says how often you were scored on. I know you still going that Reggie Bullock thing.
Bro,
how often you were
0 points, 3 rebounds, 0 assists, 0 steals, 0 blocks.
0. He had 0 across the board, 7 and 3 rebounds that helped him out.
0 for 6 from the field, from 0% from the field, 0 free throws, 0 for 6 from 3-point line.
Christian Wood was even though today, bro. Christian Wood was even. When he was on the floor, we were even. We were tied.
Mm-hmm.
Bertans is +1, Ntilikina was +7, and Campazzo was +5. Christian Wood was even, which means that it wasn't his defense today as far as hurting and none of that. In his 31 minutes, we were even with Houston. So he did his job kind of as a number 2. He kept us even. Reggie was -16.
Mm-hmm.
Spencer Dinwiddie was -10. Josh Green was -11. Dwight Powell was -9, and Dorian Finney-Smith was -4. Who's proving what to who? Tim Hardaway
was -8.
-8 with all those shots and being the leading scorer. What's going on here, man? Like, I don't know why we're talking about Christian Wood playing center or trying to play center at all. Like, he was the best player today. What are we doing? What's going on with this team? I want to know. I think all of us want to know.
No, we can't ask no questions, man. You just take it at face value, King. Come on, man. You heard Mavs media and Mavs brass.
We toxic,
bro. Vaughn says, I think problem is the coaching. Could be. Said Mavs should not lose to bottom teams without their best player, and this Rockets game is winnable. Yeah. We $1,000,000% agree, Vaughn. $1,000,000% agree. No way in the world. Oh man, got another name right here, huh? Big, you coming with them names today, man? He said Tim Brickaway Jr. We call him trash can juice here. He's Curry in the last few possessions. Seawood was okay at offense, but the Rockets kept blocking him. Dodo, as usual, one good game, one bad game. I think Dodo had like 3 good games, and then today he didn't play too well. But I see what you're saying, though, Big. See what you're saying. Yeah, and remember too, man. A lot of the reason why these guys, I know it's gonna seem real simplistic what I'm about to say, but a lot of reason why those guys look the way they look on any normal or any other day is because they play with Luka. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of that has to do with his presence on the court with the team. So it just highlighted a lot of, like I said, a lot of. I equate this to the year Peyton Manning got hurt and was out for the season with the Colts. Remember, the Colts was winning 10, 11 games every year. The one year Peyton Manning got hurt, they only won like 2 games that year. And that's how you end up getting Andrew Luck that next year. But yeah, like that's what I equate Luka to. It's like Luka by himself covers a lot of holes. And that's what great players do. Like you can put this mouse, this mic, this mouse, my phone, and this Wakanda bucket around Luka, and yeah, he could take us to the playoffs. This is how it is, man. That's the signs of a great player.
They were talking about John Morant being MVP today after a loss, all day on ESPN.
Okay.
I lost to the Pelicans without Zion, and they were talking about John Morant.
Harold says Seawood was horrible today, getting blocked in the basket. Can't play center without fouling. Who else is gonna play center today, Harold?
I mean, you can. I got you. I guess. I mean,
no. Not what you. Now I know what you're saying, King. But who else is gonna play center, Harold?
He's saying he fouling. Oh yeah, he was in foul trouble. He still got you 20, whatever. What was it 26, 24, 22? Like, was he not the best player on the floor? Even with struggling. Remember yesterday I said to you, they're going to try to throw him out there and had a Christian Wood game without Luka Doncic. He's not going to have a point guard. So it's not going to be the easiest way to get buckets, and they're going to be like, oh, it's his fault and all that. He still was the best player on the floor. Like, I'm saying Christian Wood was horrible. Like, I don't understand it. Like, if I had to grade anybody on the team, Christian Wood would be towards the top. Why is we attack everything he does? I told you we look for stuff. We looking for stuff. I don't get it, man.
I barely see anybody talk about the guy who damn near has zeros across the board.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's no talk about Reggie. He's horrible.
Nobody talked about Tim Hardaway costing us the game
to
the end of the game.
Spencer Dinwiddie's horrible. He just didn't make shots.
Yeah, none of that.
But Seawood, horrible.
Hey, we might need to make a drinking game out of this whole Christian Wood thing, man.
Yeah, maybe.
Jody says, I'm sorry, but I'm over Reggie all the way. He said he's on JaVale status with me. Jesus. He said this team is terrible without Luka, and Kid looks crazy as hell to me. Yeah.
I don't know why. I don't like that Luka missed the game. I told y'all that.
Madam King says, weak loss for the team to a subpar team. Remember to like and subscribe for future content with our creators. Thank you, Queen. Thank you.
Thank you, man.
Beck says only one positive thing from the game is that Luka's MVP case will look even better. You know what though? Saying that, Beck, you lose to the Rockets without Luka. You're right. That should make he's MVP. He's an MVP. Y'all can't beat the Rockets without Luka. Then I'll tell you something. Let's see. Harold says players to free agents snubbed.
The front office.
I'm sorry, I keep saying free agent. I don't know, I keep saying free agent. The players, the front office snuffed Miles Turner, Goran Dragic, Jay Crowder. With these players, we'd be the first seed in the West today. Yeah, we just need a center, man. Somebody can rebound and just do something in the paint, man.
We need
Kind
better
of tired of
players,
watching
man.
Dwight Powell get elbowed in the face every game. That's getting old now.
Luka just has to do too much. We just need better players in
Yeah.
general, man.
G2 says I don't care. Anyone named Luka is on a trade. Open season. Trade them all. Yeah, I'm guaranteeing you're not the only person. G2. Jeffrey says Luka makes his team a contender. If that is an MVP, I don't know what is. Yeah, I think everybody's starting to realize he's an MVP for sure. Jody says I don't care what production Tim brings. It's all empty numbers. I'm giving Spencer a break because he's been going hard. Kid and these role players are cheeks, straight MF cheeks, bro. Yeah, you know what, y'all? We really got to start focusing on Jason Kidd, man.
Yeah.
I feel like nobody touches on Jason Kidd enough. I hate to be that person, but Kidd got to take some blame for this, man, for what's going on right now so far in this season. Because a lot of this is self-inflicted, man. If everybody be real, which is what they says. I said our best center Dodo. That's crazy, man. Vaughn says Powell and Reggie irrelevant without Luka, which is what I said. Spoon feeding them. Bench players should not outscore the starters. Excuse me. Means their rotation is just wrong. Yeah, we touched on that a million times too, Vaughn. Like I said, that's all on Kidd. It's all on Kidd. Let's see. Jeffrey says 31 to 102 is ridiculous shooting from the field. That's terrible. Well, we don't have anybody who can generate the offense for you, Jeffrey. And you got a lot of guys who depended on somebody to help them score. Yeah, you're going to get nights like this. So, yeah. Backpack says Houston didn't want win at all today. He said, look how many turnovers they got, over 20. Why we keep shooting threes if it's not falling? Amen.
Because you couldn't do anything else, though.
Well, yeah, you're right. You're right. They remember, y'all, them shooting threes is all they can do.
Yeah. What else they gonna do?
Do you want Reggie? Do you want Dodo or any of them guys putting the ball on the floor trying to create off the dribble? No, you do not. No, you do not. So the only thing they can do is shoot threes. But the bad thing about it was a lot of them guys, like, no disrespect, I love Spencer, y'all know this, but Spencer's not commanding double teams like that. So if Spencer got a single coverage and he kicks it out to somebody, that guy who's sticking, say, a Dodo is staying on Dodo. Unlike if Luka was in the game, that person sticking Dodo is going to try to collapse on Luka while the guy sticking Luka is also sticking him, leaving Dodo for a wide open three. Now, I know they shot some wide open threes tonight, but a lot of the ones they were missing, a lot of the wide open threes they were missing, that was because they were out of rhythm. And you gotta kind of give a little prop. Can't believe I'm finna say this. My brother-in-law hear me, he gonna kill me. Or he probably not watching this. But my other brother-in-law, the Houston brother-in-law. But you gotta kind of give Houston their props. They did pretty good today on defense, man. Just a lot of energy and a lot of these young guys, man. I said this, I think, on the round table. I talked about the fact that these bottom teams are starting to accumulate a whole lot more talent on top of having very good coaches. So you're going to get games like this, man, where if you do not come in here and take care of business, this happens to you.
Who?
You know what I'm saying? And so
I know games by this, but nobody but the Mavs. That's why they were 2-15.
Yeah. Let's see. Stewart says, after watching this game, it does scare me a little bit. I hate to say it, but I miss JB. Yeah, we miss him too, Stewart.
Join the party.
We miss him too. Todd says, might well go take a risk on Kyrie. You need something. You need talent. It's cool that, hey, we all get along and with buddies outside, off the court and all that stuff. That's cool, man, but that can only get you so far. You need talent. You need talent on this team, man. You don't have enough of it. Beck says if Seawood stays with us, his price is 4 for 90. Yeah, somebody will probably give him more than that. Beck.
Yeah, I think he wants more than that. So Beck, that's playing with his money. So it's playing with his role and with his money. I think he wants to get more than that. So while he won't lock himself in with the Mavs for a discount when they treated him like trash. He'll go test the market and then or sign a 1 year somewhere and then go somewhere else or something. Like, I'm not locking myself with the Mavs for less money than what I think I can make. I know right now
and you're not giving me the minutes and all that stuff. Like, I can go somewhere else for that.
Right now, he probably thinking I wish I'd have still playing for Houston, and then just waited to the end of the year and got somebody else a free agency. Like, the Mavs playing with this man.
He would have got the minutes and the numbers.
Yeah, he got the numbers at least where he can go get money like anybody else that gets numbers. Now, this is yeah, man. I don't know what I'm thinking about the Mavs right now. I don't like the Mavs right now.
Jeffrey says, so you're telling me with Luka, this team is a top 5 out of 10 team, and without him, we are the worst team in the NBA.
Yeah, that's why we yell. Like. That's why we yell so much praise for Luka Doncic on this show, and they tell us that we just fanboys and all. We're like, oh, okay.
And this game was a perfect example right here.
Yeah.
Jeffrey says, I'm done with Trash Can Juice and Reggie. Yeah. I think we all are, man. Matt says, barring some crazy mid-season trade shakeup, this season is only for watching how crazy Luka's numbers can get and stay. It's only the kind of entertainment to be had. The rest doesn't deserve our time. Yeah.
I'm getting scared because I can already feel the stress and the heartache coming in the playoffs. That's what scares me. Like,
the only thing I'm worried about is like these people who are going to kind of like say that last year was a fluke. You know what I mean? Like I don't want that conversation to pop. I know it's going to happen, bro, because it happened to Trae Young. Yeah, it's going to happen to Luka.
It's not a fluke, but like, bro, he doesn't have help. Like, it is what it is. He does not have help, and he should be MVP every year because nobody can do as much with as little. No one.
Nope.
Last year he had a better record than Joker. Like, I didn't understand why he wasn't MVP last year. That didn't make sense. His team was seen as worse than Denver. You take Luka off of the Mavs, that team's not better than the Nuggets without
Joker.
Without Joker, Jamal Murray, Michael Porter Jr. You take all of them off the team. I think
you named 3 of them. We only said 1 for Dallas.
I think the Nuggets might still be better than the Mavericks. That's what I'm saying to you, bro.
That's crazy, bro.
If Luka is able to get that team to a 4th seed, 3rd seed, whatever he was doing last year, why wasn't he MVP? He was higher than everybody that was in the standings for it. Like, it made no sense. But I don't know, man. Like, I'm tired of waiting on it. I'm tired of these teams, the success and all being dangled in front of our face. Just sit here and sit through it through stress. Like, it's not that hard, man. It's not that hard to put a good team around this guy. It's not that hard. You got the superstar already. It's really not. I swear I could be the GM for this team.
Lloyd, what's good, man? He says not gonna watch a game again when Luka rests. These guys are just too gross to watch, bro. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Amen to that, Lloyd.
Jeffrey says 55 threes is crazy. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, and we apologize for the energy tonight, y'all. It's just...
And we wanted to hold up. The thing is, this again tells you how great Luka is. I think we number 1 or one of the best teams as far as points in the paint this year.
Really, because a lot of that had to do with Luka.
That's what I'm saying. Who else? Who else getting to the paint? Spencer knocking down threes this year, like on a crazy
Tim Hardaway getting to the paint.
That's if Luka don't get MVP, man. This is all about. I'm just hoping he doesn't get hurt. Like, that's what I worry about now. I'm just like, bro, this.
Man, I'm gonna tell you right now, King. If Luka gets hurt, we'll play by ear. Yeah. Vaughn says, he said, I think this is the best time to play Hardy. Nothing to lose if they want to throw this game away. Yeah, and oh my God, that's Kidd, Jason Kidd. We said that. We don't understand why Hardy didn't get any playing time today.
We've now lost against Orlando, OKC, Washington, and today Houston. Bro, we've lost against. Oh gosh, man.
We
Oh,
lost
man.
to people who are in the Victor Wembanyama hunt right now.
We lost all 4 of those teams.
Lai says, "What up, Glow Gang? This game was
Excuse me.
needed. Unfortunately, now everybody understands why. Understand we a JR varsity team without Luka. Yeah. Yep. G2 says, what pissed me off is that Jaden didn't play today in either with the Mavs nor the Legends. So he was on the bench.
Yeah.
Well,
bro, even if you didn't give Jaden Hardy the green light to score, you could at least give him the green light to go in there and handle the ball. So you know what, Jaden, just be a ball handler for us right now. And then get the ball up the court and then set guys up a little bit and do something. I don't understand. I don't know what Jason Kidd is doing right now. I'm not gonna lie. Like, just as great as he looked last year and his genius, he looks as foolish and like lost this year.
Man, he look bad, man. He don't even look like he like a bottom 5 coach in the league right now.
He looks bad.
Like I take Mosley. I take who's coach of Houston? Steven Silas. I take him. Like
I told you when I sat down and I said, bro, you know what? This year I think we'd work better with Rick Carlisle. That's crazy. I was thinking that.
Beck says, I don't know any other team that plays so horrendous without a superstar. Even Kings without Fox and Sabonis play better. Yeah. You want to know why that is, Beck? Because they have guys who can dribble the ball. What?
Oh, yep.
Why you say what? Okay, all right. Interesting. Let's see. Harold says Luka gonna leave sooner than later. Watch. And it's gonna hurt.
We dreading it, but everybody feel it coming though.
Yeah. Corey says Josh only played 17 minutes or so minutes. Jason Kidd needs to go. I'm done. Yeah, like I said, he played 17, but a guy who damn near had all zeros across the board played 32 minutes. So yeah.
Not throwing away Jason Kidd yet, Corey. Not yet. You gotta give him the benefit of one whole year, man. Like, you can't do that.
Getting close though.
AJ
says
in the middle of the year.
Mavs need to trade for Kyrie or another ball handler right now. He said we saw what the others look like, and it's not enough to win a championship with Luka, surrounding Luka with better players.
Role players and them great guys that he friends with and all. That's what I kept hearing. Build the team with just role players. Don't go get star players. Chemistry.
No, don't get those guys. Extend the guys like Max Kleber.
Yep, chemistry.
Yeah, chemistry. Jeffrey says we got to trade for Kyrie, a proven scorer that can complement Luka. So now everybody want Kyrie now. Okay. Harold says, according to Nico, trash can juice is like a marquee free agent. Oh my god, bro.
Nico didn't sign him.
Harold, you gotta bring that up, man.
Nico didn't sign him. Really?
He didn't sign him, but he didn't trade him either. Wait, didn't he?
No, that was Donnie, I think, the last.
No. It was Nico. Nico
signed?
Yeah, he signed that. That was his very first signing.
Jeez.
Yep.
You're right.
His very first signing.
You're right. He did.
Cause that's around the time we were looking. It was rumors about us looking at the boy named DeMar DeRozan.
Yep.
Coy says Wood barely played 30 minutes and Facu, I'm sorry, had more minutes than Josh. Like, yeah, man, that's what I'm saying. That's Kidd. That's all Kidd, man.
I felt like J. Kidd wanted to sit Christian Wood out for the end of the game.
He did.
I felt like he was going to, and then at the end it just started getting out of hand, and he had to try to throw him back in there to get somebody else to do something because Spencer wasn't going off, and Tim Hardaway
Powell wasn't had nothing but getting hit in the face.
Yep. So, yeah, that messes up a rhythm as well. If you guys don't know, when you talk about him getting blocked and stuff like that, it's because he keeps getting pulled and not knowing his times and all that. When he gonna play?
Talked about that before.
Mm-hmm.
AJ says we missed 43 threes, tied for third all time in NBA history. We got blocked 19 times, tied for fourth all time in NBA history against one of the worst teams in the NBA history. Embarrassing, yeah. Yep, man, yep.
They was on pace before this game today to win like 6 games this year.
Yeah. Mad might just sped that up to like 7. AJ says I had $50 on Spencer going over 24. He went 3 for 18 today. Absolutely atrocious. Yeah, man.
I told my wife, you know what's wild? I'm contemplating in games like this to start putting a bunch of money down against the Mavs. It's becoming such a
Shoot.
pattern.
Don't Mavs play G League Ignite this year?
If they do put it on the G League Unite, yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Frank says I don't know if you watched the podcast with Jared Dudley, but I remember Dudley said back with the Lakers, he was the guy to call out whoever isn't doing things right. He needs to call out Jason Kidd. Yeah, probably so, but that's his boss. I don't think
That's
he'll
his
do
boss,
that, man.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he'll do it to the boss. He's gonna be calling him out at home. What he gonna be doing? Corey says Spencer was tired. I can accept that, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm not crucifying Spencer or anything. Like, he just had a bad game at the wrong time. And I hear that tired, but they're not playing that many minutes. And I don't know. You can't be trashed like that against Houston, man. It's Houston.
Yeah, that I agree with you. Everything you just said, but to touch on your point, if that's the case, the reason why he's tired because he literally has to do everything.
Yeah.
You don't have anybody else that can do what he does on this team. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, on both y'all points. So yeah. Jeffrey says Luka is going to have to play every game if we want top 4 seed, which is crazy, bro. But yeah. Yep, man. Yep. Hey, WTM, y'all. Hit us with the WTM. Y'all got any questions, comments for new people that's coming in?
People in there talking about Colin Sexton and all. I was like, hey, we said go grab him in the middle of the offseason, but you ain't want to go get him.
Nope.
He was for the Lola.
For the Lizzo. AJ says Luka MVP is all but confirmed if we get a top 4 seed in the West, but that may be unlikely with this roster. Man, y'all better pray Nico and them make a move here in the near future.
Y'all think Luka going to lead the league in scoring still? And somebody let me know if Steph Curry is overtaking them yet, please.
Luka gonna have to drop some 40s again, man.
Yeah, because he's standing a consistent 30. He got to drop some.
Yeah, like,
he got to get out of the 30 and drop.
Man, yeah, he like a
screw the assist. Just score, Luka. Screw it. Just make it a year where you just go out there and do stupid numbers. Like if they want James Harden, give him James Harden. Let's go. That's how I feel right now. Like I don't even care about the rest of these guys. They can all have zeros on the board. Luka, go get your numbers, man.
RC says, didn't kids say less threes this season? Yeah, he said that last year too, and still was shooting a lot of threes. So yeah. AJ says sorry for the gloomy comments, but y'all have a good night, and thanks for the stream again, guys. Appreciate it, AJ. Yeah, man. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Let's see. Here we go. Matt says that 2011 team had heart for days too. He said this current team has none. Yeah, that's what it looks like. That's what it looks like, man. Ben, what's good, man? He said, "Oh my days." Yeah. He said, "Damn, Reggie grabbed 3 rebounds in the last 6 minutes. I didn't watch." To be honest with you, Beck, I didn't even know he grabbed 3 rebounds until King looked it up. I really thought he had zeros across the board. So yeah. Queen reminds everybody to like the video and subscribe if you haven't already to support these guys and their ability to continue to bring you awesome content. Stay home. Thank you, Queen.
Love you, babe.
Let's see. Frank says no hate towards Wood. I recognize and appreciate his talent, but if you had to choose for a new center, who would you pick, Turner or Polite? Turner, yeah. But Turner can shoot threes.
Yeah. No, it's Turner.
Yeah. Cowboy said this team can't win without Luka. Yeah. Sound familiar, huh? It's just like it was last year. That doesn't have a winning record without Luka. Harold says King, I want Seawood on the team as a power forward, not as a center. We agree.
Yes.
We agree,
yes,
Harold. He's our second best player. Bring Miles Turner beside Luka, Dodo, Wood. Everybody else shouldn't wear a Mavs jersey. I like that lineup.
Yes.
I like that lineup, Harold. I like that. I take that. Let them play the 4 and let them roam in the perimeter a little bit more.
Let them play the 4. Let Dodo play the 3. Let play your team.
Spencer play 2.
Yep.
Luka 1. That'll work. That might be a good defensive team too. RT says, I've been calling out Kid after the first terrible losses. I've been saying it. Yeah. We gotta start holding Kid accountable out here, man. I don't hear enough people talking about him. Logan said Luka is hard carrying this Mad team. Feel kind of sorry for the guy. Plus the players' efficiency numbers are horrible. Yeah. Yep. Let's see.
It's a bad game, guys. Real bad game.
Yeah. G2 says the true bright side is that we are screwing the odds for Victor Wembanyama sweepstakes for these teams. Yeah. And what I said, I don't think the Rockets wanted to win this game today, man. They're trying to lose as many games as possible, man, so they can stay right there on in the number 1 slot for Victor Wembanyama. So yeah.
I just hope he don't get in this division, which it seemed like he might. And the Mavs gonna lose Luka, man.
I mean, you would have to see him,
Mavs gonna lose
Zion, and Ja Morant every year, bro.
Mavs gonna lose Luka. He gonna be sitting here with this team while them teams have all those guys,
all them young talent.
Yep.
That they draft.
Yep.
Lars says now on a positive note, have you guys seen the list of available trade options that came out? If yes, which player grabbed your attention? I did not see it, Lars. I didn't see the rotate. I didn't see the available trade options.
Yeah, me either.
Oh, okay. He says Steph is at 32.8 and Luka's at 34.4.
I think
what I see.
I think that's before tonight, though. I think that was Steph before tonight. He was already at 32.8, I think, before he dropped to 50.
Oh, okay.
I think.
All right, man. Let me just go back and let me answer some questions for some people who didn't put it in, who kind of new to the channel here, who didn't put WTM in. I thought I saw something in here. Like for example here, Micker says, go get Obi Toppin. He ain't been getting the minutes, and he is fighting with Brunson's dad. Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, Obi Toppin. He playing awesome as per 36 and all, and the New York fans want him in the games. They're not playing him.
I tell you that channel I follow, man. He's been talking about that. Mm-hmm. I didn't know he was beefing with Brunson's dad, man. I know they had a players only meeting here a couple of days ago. So yeah, that's crazy, man. Oh, here we go. Marco was good, man. He said the only positive team synergy with Wood. I mean, if there is Luka, Faco won't shoot threes that much. We have the game, but I wish bounce back against the Nuggets. Yeah, never mind. I'm not gonna say I think they'll win because I'm gonna take it one game at a time.
They should win.
Yeah, they go. They should win, especially without Nurkic.
Should win.
But it is what it is, man. Let's see. We'll probably wrap it up here, King. Matt says Luka seems like a really nice guy, but he isn't Dirk. Dude is definitely not waiting around forever out of goodwill and comfort. He's going to get his with us or without us.
Yep. Bro, I feel like I actually hope Dirk has had that conversation with Luka. I hope everybody thinking Dirk like stay. I hope Dirk saying, man, you better hold You better hold what's his name to the fire, Mark Cuban.
Don't be like me.
Yeah, don't be like me and sit here and do that. So, and I see also Backpack said he had 32-8 because he had 16 last game. Good. Okay. Good.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know he had a 16 last game. That's crazy. They lost every game in a row so far this year, bro. And everybody's still talking about them being championship material.
Harold says, "What are your thoughts on KD's comments? Luka should do the same thing, not publicly though." KD is crying about something that Luka's been dealing with since he's been in the league. So,
yeah. I'm gonna tell y'all, Luka can't cry about Jason Kidd though. Not right now. It's gonna look bad on his resume because the whole Rick Carlisle thing gets attached to him. Even though Rick Carlisle got the whole track record of what he did and the whole Dennis Smith Jr. and all that, so it wouldn't look good on his record. He supposedly he would get street clothes out of here. JB left the team, and then he already kicked out Rick Carlisle and would be kicking out J Kidd. Like he'd be seen as like a cancer for somebody that didn't even win a championship yet.
Yeah. But yeah, Backpack just said he's at 32.8. So yeah. And it's gonna probably be the last one here, y'all. Marco says, imagine Jason Kidd has good defense, lost by Rockets, best defense game of the season, best defensive game of the season. I mean, we can do better than shoot threes, shoot three with nonsense.
Yeah, just shooting threes. You're saying. I mean, we can't though, Marco. There is no, that's what this team does. There is nobody unless Spencer Dinwiddie going to drop 60. Spencer and Christian Wood and what's the name? Tim Hardaway Jr. maybe. There's nobody that can do anything else. They have to shoot threes. So if anybody else is getting shots, they're going to be threes.
Marco said, don't compare Luka to Dirk from his background. He's playing with Real Madrid. As long as we try building around Luka was happy we can keep him with good return in the future. Call the team Real Madrid. Man. That's crazy.
Real Madrid was a decent squad. Over there.
Yeah, over there, yeah. Real Madrid is I think they were like the best squad in the
that's what I'm saying.
Real country.
Real Madrid is a decent squad. Like they might be better than us.
He said after Orlando lost, Luka seems more frustrated with the team than tired. Yeah, I can definitely see that, bro. I agree with that one. And I kind of thought that myself too. Like, I don't think he's tired. I think he's tired of the BS that's going on. And then G2 says if Luka leaves, oh boy, I'm calling word to remain at home. It's not going to be safe. Going to be a safe date, man. G2, I'm with you, cause I keep telling y'all, man, y'all weren't fans back in the day, man. Back in the early '90s, it wasn't good. It was not good, man. I don't want to go back to them days, man. Long seasons, watching the team and just no enthusiasm, no joy, just nothing to play for. It's just, yeah.
Bro, even back when we had the Dirk era, our regular seasons wouldn't be like this. Regular seasons would be easy. We just sit and coast and be like, we're going to win 50-something games. We're going to win 50.
We can't focus on the playoffs. That was our focus.
Yeah, and it was like, well, we can't win in the playoffs. Like, we keep doing dumb stuff and losing the teams in the playoffs. I hate this feeling right now. This is stressful basketball. Like I said, I don't have fun. Bro, there's been maybe the Memphis game was the only game that's been fun. There's been no other game where it's been like fun to watch the game. It's been like stress.
Okay, let's try to make these two the last ones. Harold says, what trades make us better?
Any trade.
Any trade right now. Any trade that involves a player that can actually put the ball on the floor. That would be nice.
We should have traded for Russell Westbrook.
Marco says, I think we don't need to think about Luka. Luka is going to be Luka. The concern right now, what is the pieces that fit with Luka as primary ball handler, someone who can play defense and shoot threes clutch. Nah, you need more than that, Marco. We got guys who can shoot threes and play defense. We need guys that can put the ball on the floor. That's what we need. Guys that can create their own. You saw that tonight. The whole starting lineup, other than Spencer Dinwiddie, couldn't create their own today.
Bro, why does everybody want Luka not to have a sidekick or sidekicks? Like, why is it like we don't want to witness that glory of what can happen. Like, it's like, oh, let's not do that for Luka. I want Luka to have all the possible talent in the world beside him. Please.
G2 said, can we trade GMs? I've never heard of that. I know we can trade coaches. I never heard of GMs. Because the GMs are the ones that do the trading, so I'm not sure how that works. Yes, RC. We need a wing creator. That's what we definitely need.
I don't know what to do, man. I don't know if Nico. I would say before, like, maybe he's worried about the future, like he's getting the money and all the books and draft picks right. But then you do stuff like sign JaVale McGee and sign Maxi Kleber to a 3-year. Like, so I don't know.
Okay, this is gonna be the last one, King. Harold says, imagine what Danny Ainge would do with this team, with this roster. Yeah, we just witnessed it with the Utah Jazz. Like I said, you can't grow attached to some of these players, man. You gotta move them when you had an opportunity, especially when their stock is at its highest. Right now, it's dropping.
We'd have had Laurie Markkinen. We'd have had Colin Sexton, maybe. We'd have had Miles Turner. These are guys that wanted to come to the team, too. And when everybody says nobody will come to Dallas, just let you guys know these are guys wanted to come play for Dallas. Jay Crowder, still out there. Shout out to Jay Crowder, available, and the Mavericks still ain't went and got him. So that is what it is.
Marco says, if Luka retire in Dallas, I'm going to build a statue soon after he retires. He is already a young superstar when he was drafted. Yeah.
Man, if Luka leaves this team and goes somewhere else, I'm still following Luka. I'll still be a Mavs fan, but I'm following Luka. I'm letting y'all know. I won't feel any way about it. I won't be like, oh, my God, Luka, you left the team and all. I'm like, man, I understand.
I'm following Luka, too.
Yep.
All right, y'all. That's going to probably do it for us tonight, man. With all that being said, guys, listen. Yes, Baypack, he is still available. I will take him right now. With all that being said, guys, listen. If you're brand new to the channel, man, listen, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, guys. I promise it's not going to always be doom and gloom. Hopefully it does and get some wins in here and there'll be a little bit more pep in our step here on the channel. But with this loss, man, it just drags everybody down. So, but it is what it is. Yeah, the struggle is real, like King Shirt says. But listen, guys, I know a couple of y'all already hit the subscribe button. We definitely appreciate that, too. Also, guys, hit that like button, man. That way that'll help us out too to build up our algorithm, so we can find more Mad fans like yourselves to join the Glow Yard gang. So that'll help us out too, guys. It doesn't cost you anything; just one push of a button. Also, this will be going up tonight on podcast form, guys. So y'all can look for that to be posted here very soon. I'm about to edit it and put it up. Also, you can follow us down here on our socials, on all socials under We Talk Mavs, on all socials, on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, and TikTok. On TikTok, King be doing dances and stuff, guys, so y'all can watch him on there. Do all the little TikTok dances. Let's see, what else am I missing, man? King, am I missing anything else, man?
Share, and more share. We appreciate you guys. We're on our way to 1,000. We're getting closer every day. We need the Mavericks to win too, though. So if anybody can shout out to Nico and J Kidd and then tell them to get it together so we can get more viewers. But yeah, man, just keep sharing. We appreciate y'all.
Yeah, because we seem to get more views when we win the games, bro.
Yeah.
That's human nature. Because does anybody want to see anybody talk about how bad their team is? Like, you don't want to see that. So it's understandable. We're all human. We don't want to see that. But
shout out to the Houston Rocket fans watching.
Yeah, we definitely appreciate it, man. The more views, the better. But yeah, the next game is Friday, so we will be back here Friday, guys. The Mavericks play the Denver Nuggets without Jokic. I'm not going to make no prediction because, yeah, y'all know how that goes. But with all that being said, guys, it is your boy Rail. Got my boy King. This is We Talk Mavs here on the Glow Mavs production. We'll be back here Friday, same Mav time, same Mav channel. And we out, King.
Yes, sir.
Go Mavs.